Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. MrRecon here with the Girls X Battle 2 video for guys. Today we're doing another account overlook video on Levi's account. They are on server 429. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Your support's really appreciated. Don't forget to smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen, and leave Levi some love in the comments down below. Let's get the questions real quick. Levi, I'm going to be honest with you. I am skipping the first one. I cannot do that question without being somewhat a little... I answer those questions every single day on most all my videos, that question. There's even a list for the PvP, and I do videos on the other one. There's even guides on Sal's chart. You don't have the girls that are in the video. You can use other ones that might help you that are like your team. Like, pretty much have some of them already to do it, but you can just follow the guides and watch some of the videos and stuff like that. It's right there. You have some of the tools already. You just, there's information already out there for that. And I cover it all the time, which we're probably going to do a video on Security Squad today anyways. Again, we're going to do Boss 56, so stay tuned for that, everybody. But let's get into a more important question than your first question. Number 2, what should I build on a servant? That's a more important question when you're that low of a level. It makes a difference. You're doing deer right now. That's perfectly fine because you're probably doing a little bit of PvP and a little bit of PvE there. As we always state, anybody that's new, deer right now is kind of the best intermediate pet to build. If you're going to push more into PvE damage, of course, you're going to go into Hunter, which is this pet right here. Servant. I always call them pets, but servant. Do that. If you want to go into PvP more, you can do Kraken, because Kraken gives a really good speed boost, sorry. You could do that, or you could just stay in deer as long as possible, because that way you could just do both at the same time, especially if you're just free to play light spinners. I do not like how you split up your alt core like that, like 16 and 50. You kind of want to put it on one servant, guys, as much as possible. I know that gold is really hard to find, so you can hold off doing your servant, your alt core on your servants, so you're not wasting gold, because you, like, let's say you're like, I really want to focus on both. Then later on, you're like, I really want to just focus on PvE. But then you would need to switch everything over to your hunter. You might not have the gold for it. So you could like maybe go to like 20 alt core, just leave it there. And then whenever you get further in the game and you decide, like if you're not a whale, you can be like, hey, I think that I want to just do PvE. Let me just unload it all onto the hunter and reset right here. The reset on alt core, I can just reset it and get all my stuff back. Except for gold. It doesn't give gold back, by the way. You can do that. That's a very good, important thing to say. Guild Labs, that's another important question that it's perfectly good to answer. All of them. These all need to be upgraded. You have not done it yet. So, yes, this is a good point. So, upgrade all the first nodes first before you go to the second nodes. I hope you're not doing any second nodes. One in the second node. No. Don't do this. Don't do this. Ladies and gentlemen, case in point here. I guess warrior would be the exception to it because we don't really have a warrior for this. But at least the last 4 of them, right? You need to upgrade all these labs to the first part all the way. So like assassin needs to be upgraded. This needs to, not that, but this needs to be upgraded, which is, and this needs to be upgraded. Especially priest. Priest is so important in the game. And a lot of aspects in what they do. Ranger and mage, a lot of damage dealers are there. Mage has some different stuff. Ranger has a nice tank with Sky for PvP. We get to extremely good detail on this on Guild Labs, but the premise here is that the first part of the labs need to be finished first. I can understand not finishing warrior. We don't really have a girl warrior that's really worth a crap. It's useful, except for maybe Fenrir and helping with OC. That's about it. I'm going to be honest with you. Maybe one day we'll get a good warrior. But we've always, I probably haven't said this enough. I haven't said it in a long time, but good thing to say this on. Please finish the first part of the guild labs first on all of them, then go to the second labs. Really important. Also, do not spend your guild coins in the merch store right here, which happens. Not everybody knows. This is a no-no. The only person that should be doing it It's people that are testing girls that need something to be tested, or to do it for content purposes, like this person right here. Otherwise, I strongly frown upon you doing this. Many people have done this. Not calling Levi you out personally. I've done it before when I first started out too, before I started doing this content stuff, and other people that I knew as well. But now that the game's been out for longer, more experienced players, we try to tell people not to do it so they don't make the same mistakes we do. It happens though. Not everybody can get the word of mouth. Do not do that. But please, please, please finish the first part of your guild labs first, especially priest. That is extremely important. But not bad. You'll get there and finish them off. You have a decent amount of points to put into priest, at least trying to get it finished. Next up we have, what should I upgrade on excursion? That's a good question as well. So here's the thing you're going to focus on. If you're not really heavy into PvP, you don't really need to speed first. You can do HP and attack. HP and attack are going to be for PvE stuff. If you're really going into hardcore PvE, you can do your attack first, then your health. If you're doing PvP first, you would go speed and then health and then attack. So these two right here, the crit and the crit resistance, not really that important right now at this time. So you can upgrade those last, those two. Oh, excuse me. And then these three are going to be your first ones you need to upgrade. It just depends. So remember this. If you want to do PvP, you do speed first to 30. If you want to do PvE, you do your attack to 30 first. And then your health will always be the second one for whichever path you choose. That's a very good question. I don't cover that enough, but that is great that we cover that here. Show you which one you need to do first for which side of the game mode. So if you're just starting out the game, you're probably going to want to do into attack and HP because you're not really going into PvP. So good little example right there. Hopefully that answers that. What should you buy from Cafe? Currently, you have, I would save yours from Mia. Mia's pretty good. She's going to help you out and test, test and house exams. You've already finished patrols, which is great. She's really amazing in patrol. She's going to be great in PvP. Practical works probably don't need her. Skyline probably don't. But the point is that Mia's going to become really important in the future. And you already have your Angelica to... you don't, but... I already come with a dilemma. You can use your cafes to get Angelica to make her LB5 and also get saved for Mia later on. She's going to be relevant for a while in different stuff. But Angelica, of course, for your PvE stuff, she's going to be your main damage dealer in PvE. The only exception to that is going to be Estel and Sky Island, that she is the coup-d'etat on damage in that area. She's awesome, but that's for people that are just trying to be doing huge damage numbers that most people can't do. But if you're just trying to beat most of the game modes, get good resources, good damage, stuff like that. Get your first Angelica up there and then go from there. You can just leave your supports at like Cassie 10-star, Linky, Frexy, you need at least 10-star at some point. The best thing. Linky as well at 10-star. Apate can stay at 10-star to help out with security squad, stuff like that. Sydney LB5, that's perfectly fine. Izanami. The only time you're really going to need your girls to be LB5s is if you want to push Sanctuary high damage, right? Like the Diana and stuff like that. If you want to spend 20 bucks on the game, what should it be? Well, you could do... Not that. Like these festival cards that we get every now and then, those are good ones to get for 20 bucks. Also, if they're not there, you're best off just getting a monthly pass. Where is it? I just went to the wrong area. A monthly pass. So, if the festival cards aren't around, because they come around every so many months, right? Those are really good values to get. Get those. If not, get a monthly pass. So right now, if you wanted to spend $20 on the new this festival pass, that is not a bad idea whatsoever. 70 ruins, 70 lucky charms, a bunch of gems, stuff like that help out a lot. So if you guys are looking for light spending, these are the best things usually to buy, and monthly passes, stuff like that. Then you ask, can you 10-star your Jonah Teresa as food? Yes. Yeah. Teresa's not really useful right now, and Jonah is not useful either. Oh, I'm yawning. Sorry. We gotta have a yawn in the video, right? If we don't, something's going wrong. Yeah, those two are food. You can just feed them to Angelica. It's perfectly fine. I don't know if you have extra Angelica copies or not. So, I don't see any cards. No, okay. Also, little. Hold on, let's see. You locked him out. That's a good point. I just want to make real quick. Good job, though, Levi, on doing this. If you do get like a really good girl that you can't build yet, it's best to click this little lock button right here so you don't accidentally use them as food, right? Because then you can't get them back if you do, for the most part. So please lock it down. That way you don't accidentally use them, because then it'll say like you can't use this girl, it's locked. That's a good thing to do on that. Just so you know. And that's it for the questions. Just kind of cover what we did. As far as your very first question, Levi, where I was talking about what you should build for PvP and Security Squad. We talk about PvP a lot. New tier list will be out eventually. I talk about it in my streams all the time. Talk about it in the Discord. People in the Discord talk about it. Security Squad we do videos on all the time. Sal's got charts on that. Pretty much information on that you can grab on that. You have tools for it. You just gotta look at the information that's out on that. That's the only way I could put that. To tell you the truth. That's it. That's all he's got for us. I think we covered a lot of good information today. Actually, good examples to show people. To tell you the truth. But not bad, Levi. You're doing perfectly fine. You beat patrol. You could probably, once you get your Mia up there, your getting shards from house exams will get really easy with an LB5 Mia, to tell you the truth, and the demon faction. So, hey, that's all I got for you guys today for the rest of the video. So stay safe out there. It's a crazy world. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.